Hello from Auburn, Maine, the home of Central Maine Community College. It's women's basketball, the home opener, as the CMCC women take on the Bobcats of Bryant and Stratton College of Albany, New York. I'm Jim Toomey along with Rob Munzing, Andrew Severson on the camera. And back for another year, we have some new players and some new fans around the country, around the world. So we'll enjoy presenting these games to you. Rob, the Mustangs got off to a great start the other night on the road against Vermont State Linden, winning 103-52, scoring an eye-popping 47 points in the first quarter.
Well, they must have been watching box scores from the Boston Celtics. Celtics 155 points the other night. So I think the Mustangs and the Celtics, two of the highest scoring teams in America right now. 47 points in a quarter. Coach said that at one stage they scored, 8 points in 7 seconds? It was something crazy like that. So with steals and whatnot, they were getting up and down the floor.
Everybody got involved in the action. Coach Andrew Morong, very successful here at CMCC. He's assisted by Abby Nielsen and Tia Day. This is the opener for Bryant and Stratton Albany. The Bobcats' first-year head coach, Janine Davis. She was a Division I player at George Washington University. Her assistant is Marcus Somerville. And they're coming in with only 7 players. But she said they're going to just try to get the program on the upswing. And certainly she has the background to do that. There are many Bryant and Stratton campuses in New York and Pennsylvania. So this is at Albany, so they came over pretty much on I-90 to 95, and a couple of players said it was a long trip. But it's supposed to be good weather here this weekend. Tomorrow, Bryant Stratton will be here to take on the University of Maine Augusta, a game we'll have on Munzing Media. All right, we're going to try to get Coach Morong on the mic here.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break while we get Coach saddled up and come back with Coach's pregame thoughts after this.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
We're back down here pregame with Coach Morong. Coach, we can see the Maine, state Maine with the Hart in the Lewiston area. It's been a tough couple of weeks for everybody here. How's it affected on campus here and the student athletes?
I just think really it put a lot of things in perspective for everybody. And I think the Lewis and Auburn community, although Lewis and Auburn are rivals in sports and things like that, it is one community. And I think we've really rallied together and felt the support from all over the state, all over the country. And I just think the perspective piece has been, it's been a tough week. Yeah. There's no way around that. Yeah. So we're happy to be able to play basketball, distract ourselves a little bit, and honors those not only who lost their lives and their families, but the first responders as well who risked their lives.
take a look at the makeup of this year's team. Almost a complete redo. Got some kids back. But one of the things I wanted to ask you about recruiting, Coach, because the college game is about recruiting.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes coaches got to recruit the best players they can find and maybe tweak their system to make those kids fit. Do you go out and recruit players that fit your pre-existing system?
Yeah, we have a system. I don't think that's a secret to for anybody. We recruit to that system, period. Now, every once in a while, we'll take a risk on a kid that we may not think fit perfectly, but maybe we can mold into something part of our system. But we are specifically looking for girls that want to play fast, want to work hard, blue-collar players that are willing to compete every single day in practice. And that's the trick right there, is finding kids today that are willing to compete every single day. That is becoming a rarity.
Well, absolutely, Coach. And I think it's because you've got an elite program here that kids are willing to buy into that system because they see the top of the pyramid where there's been success, three national championships. So you get those kids that want to compete and be Mustangs.
Yeah, and the success has certainly helped, but we are also incredibly transparent in the recruiting process. The very first meeting with everyone, we tell them exactly how it's going to be, and if it's not a good fit for them, the process stops right there. And it's not a fit for everybody. I understand that. We lose a lot of really high-level kids, all-state caliber players, because they don't want to do it our way, and I understand that completely. We wish them the best of luck wherever they go. CM basketball is not for everyone, but neither is winning national championships.
Well said, Coach. So want to wish you the best of success this season. Looking forward to watching the team compete this year on Munsing Media and CM Athletics. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. More pregame after this.
Forensics has grown so much, and it's very beneficial to the criminal justice system. I was always one of those kids that watched Forensic Files. That was something I loved. Just a science person all around. I always have been. The instructors are some of the top forensic experts in Maine. They really know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. CMCC is very lucky to have people like this. I'm in Intro to Criminal Justice and Criminal Law and Report Writing. It's a lot of the baseline of things I have to be knowledgeable about. I want to do crime scene photography. The forensic science program is preparing me to start thinking, like, what's important here? What do I need to look for, like, right off the bat? You never know what you're going to find.
All right, welcome back to Central Maine Community College. Just a couple of minutes away from the introductions. As we say, hope you enjoy this one around the state of Maine, around the country, and around the world on Munsing Media Sports, the official streaming partner of Central Maine College Community College Athletics. All kinds of people in double figures, Rob, in that first game. Ella Levine had 24 points. Yolene DeFort had 15, Hazel Hernandez 13. Destiny Mora Lopez did not miss a shot. She had 5 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 2 at the foul line for 12 points. And she also led the team with assists with 5. And again, she's sort of a surprise returner. She originally wasn't expected back, but she's back and welcomed, and she'll be certainly a leader. Marnie Reese had 8 rebounds for the Mustangs. So again, it was a 103-52 win over Vermont State Linden. All the Vermont schools have like changed the name. They used to be like Linden State, Johnson State, Castleton State. Then it was Castleton University. And then the other schools became Northern Vermont Linden, Northern Vermont Johnson. Now they say Vermont State. And
Vermont State, yeah,
Vermont
we know.
State, and then the name of the and what was Vermont Tech on our schedule is going to say Vermont State Randolph.
Yes, yeah, we saw that in soccer, Jim.
Yeah.
They came to play the Mustangs in soccer as well as UMA in soccer. So yeah, it threw me for a loop, and I was tongue-tied a couple of times as I announced their name. I kept wanting to use the old names, but Vermont Tech is no longer. So we will let that go.
And some of those schools, like the Randolph campus, will play in the YSCC. The other schools are Division 3, and certainly Central Maine, like their opener, would love to take those teams on. In fact, the Mustangs tomorrow, when we're here doing University of Maine Augusta taking on this Bryant Stratton Albany team. The Mustangs will be down in Cambridge, Mass against Leslie College, a Division III school, at 5 o'clock.
So we're getting set to go to the house, Mike.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I ask that you please rise. As we prepare for tonight's contest, our Mustang community would like to observe a moment of silence in light of the recent tragedy in Lewiston that has deeply affected us all. It is time for reflection, compassion, and solidarity. In this moment, let our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and their families as we stand together in support and in the hope of a better tomorrow. Let us pause in remembrance of those who have been impacted. Thank you. And Lewiston Strong. We would now like to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's women's basketball game between the Bryant and Stratton Albany Bobcats and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineups for the Bobcats. Number 0, Ree Jacobs. Number 1, Fatima Kayoko. Number 3, Micaiah Freeney. Number 10, Nessa Jones. And number 55, Kim Kennedy. Head coach for the Bobcats, Janine Davis, and assistant, Marcus Somerville. And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Miami, Florida, number 2, Rosa Prieto. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 10, Ella Levine. From Auburn, Maine, number 22, Chantel Willett. From Hadebaker, Belgium, number 25, Yoli DeFord. And from the Dells, Oregon, number 32, Destiny Laura Lopez. Head coach for the Mustangs is Andrew Moran. He is assisted by Tia Day and Abby Nielsen.
our international time check, midnight over in Belgium, and it's Sunday noontime over in Australia.
There we go. Welcome all our fans around the world. Bryant Stratton Albany staying over tonight, as Jim told you they'll play UMA tomorrow. Welcoming the UMA coaching staff, most likely watching here tonight.
But be aware, our clocks go back.
That's right.
Tonight, so any times posted will be
not tonight, tomorrow.
The schedule.
Tomorrow.
But it's 2 a.m. So tomorrow, Sundays, the clocks change at 2 a.m. So if you don't change your clock, Rob, if you get up at 8, it's really only 7.
Yeah. Saturday overnight, Jim. Not tonight's Friday. Oh, you mean for the game on Sunday? Yeah. We'll have soccer finals on Sunday.
Prieto. Ella Levine on the drive, spins, goes to the opposite side. No, you're right. For a second, I thought this was Saturday because I've done games every day this week.
I knew what you're doing. I was trying to be gentle.
No,
I thought maybe you might get it before the fans are.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. Sunday morning when the clocks move back. Now that we completely goofed that up, hopefully Molly Corbett won't. Good, very good at the foul line. She's from Otisfield, Maine, Oxford Hills High School.
Yeah, another one of the Vikings out of that great program at Oxford Hills.
Actually, that was Ella Levine from Fort Collins, Colorado. She went to Fossil Ridge, 2-0 Mustangs.
Yeah, Levine made that nice move inside, Jim, right, with the spin move.
Yolene DeFort picks up the foul. Bobcats break the press. In the corner, Jones deflected. Saved by Bakayoko. Really being pressured by that Mustang defense. Off glass and good. Fatima Bakayoko from Atlanta, Georgia ties it at 2. Inside to Maura Lopez, got deflected. Here go the Bobcats running the court. And contact, we're gonna have foul shots. Chantel Willett picks up the foul. 2 shots for Janessa Jones, sophomore from Schenectady, New York.
I remember Jones from last year. She was a dynamic player for them last year, Jim. The game we did, it was a runaway win for the Mustangs, but Jones was hustling the whole game.
They had 8 players listed on the roster, 7 made the trip. The Mustangs have 13 this year. Sometimes they have like 16, but Coach Morong uses his roster very well. 1 out of 2 at the line for Jones. Bobcats by 1. Levine. Nice rebound, Bobcats. Bakayoko loses it. Inbounding right in front of our Munzing media position. Ella Levine. Prieto. DeFort. And will that try to go underneath to Maura Lopez and it went astray. Pressure by the Mustangs. We've seen this before. Bobcats break it pretty well. On a drive, Bakayoko being pressured by Rosa Prieto. Prieto deflects it and lost by the Bobcats. Excellent pressure by Rosa Prieto. First year from Miami, Florida, went to Doral Academy.
Rosa was getting her hands active without hitting the ball or the dribbler, so she didn't get a foul.
Prieto on a drive, passes in the lane, nobody home. Here goes Brianna Jacobs, coast to coast. Contact, player control foul. Can I have a replay on the take charge?
We will.
Quite see it. Okay. DeFort out top to Levine. The turnaround Willett around and off. Rebound. Destiny Mora Lopez is going to the line for 2.
Couldn't get that replay, Jim.
Okay. Just for new fans, sometimes we get screened down here by coaches back and forth and the referees as we're at court level. Swish for Destiny Mora Lopez. She did not miss a shot the other night over in Vermont. 5 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 2 at the line. Trying to give the Mustangs the lead. And she does.
So she's perfect on the season.
Yeah. Freeney has it, being closely guided by Levine. Freeney brought it up, and now tracked down in the corner for the Bobcats. Comes out to Freeney, further out to Jacobs. Here's a three-pointer, overshot, that was missed by Jones. Here come the Mustangs, left to right. Willett down to Levine, underneath, nobody home. Right by the Mustang bench is a three-pointer, no good. That was missed by Jacobs, and the rebound out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs ball.
Well, one of the things the Mustangs will have to transition to offensively, Jim, is when the break's not there, settle it down, get in their half-court offense like they are now.
Three-pointer, Prieto, no good. Rebound right in the hands of Jacobs. Prieto hustles back and disrupts it. It will be Bobcats ball. Bryant Stratton, Albany showing a lot of speed, Rob.
Yes, they've got some good quickness, absolutely.
They're almost underway before you can put the press on, so to speak. They get that first pass and they're gone. Off glass, no good by Jacobs. Hung there, refused to drop. And we get a foul in the back court on Janessa Jones.
Well, one of the things that the Bobcats will have to be careful of, Jim, is getting anybody in foul trouble there with the short bench.
Exactly. Out top to Levine. Left of the foul line extender, Prieto. Willett goes down to Destiny Mora Lopez, and she's going to return to the foul line.
Where she's perfect for the season.
Entering the game for the Bobcats, number 23 from Stillwater, New York, London Mitchell. Meanwhile, back at the line, that time the rim by Destiny Mora Lopez.
Well, she won't be perfect at the free throw line for the season now, Jim.
From the Dolls, Oregon. That one spins off. Rebound Bobcats. Bakayoko protects. Now she's going to bring it up herself. And lost over in the corner. Picked up by Prieto. Rosa Prieto is going to call for a player control foul. They're going to say the off arm was pushing.
Well, there was contact. We were kind of screened out of there a little bit from that, but certainly. Prieto took it hard to the rack.
Molly Corbett entering the game for the Mustangs. First-year player from Otisfield, Maine, Oxford Hills High School. Knocked out of bounds by Ella Levine. From the Rocky Mountains, Fort Collins, Colorado, Fossil Ridge. Stolen away by Levine. Willett looks underneath. Changes hands on the dribble. Lets it go, and it goes down for Chantel Willett. Nice hustle on the floor by Willett. Left-hander is good. Ella Levine and a timeout Bobcats. 6:22 to go, first quarter. Central Maine 8, Bryant Stratton Albany 3 on Munzing Media.
Yeah, one of the things that Chantel really does well, Jim, is she's going to hit that mid-range jumper. You don't see this in a lot of kids' games anymore, but Chantel has this as part of her offensive repertoire. You're going to see it right here. And this is a really deadly shot for her. Watch it. She's going to come off, reverse right here, go up in the paint, take that little pop.
Remember, she joined the team second semester, and only took a few minutes for you and I to say, wow, this is going to help the offense with the soft touch.
I had seen Chantel play against UMA when she was playing for Thomas, and she was by far their best player.
For the Mustangs, Hazel Hernandez, number 4, is in. 5'3", first-year player from Miami, Florida. Miami Senior High School. On the drive, Jacobs. In the corner, Jones. Halfway through the shot clock, Bobcats. The drive by Jacobs, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Shot clock reset to 20.
Yeah, went off Willett.
Ball comes in, knocked out of bounds by Willett. Nice catch out here by Freeney. Being guarded very closely by Prieto. Freeney drives off glass, overshoots. Rebound, Corbett. Molly Corbett quickly brings it down in the front court. Out to Prieto, left of the foul line extender. Hernandez, baseline shot. No good by Willett. And a foul on the Mustangs. Destiny Mora-Lopez picks up the personal.
Yeah, so you got a little feisty in the rebounding action. You know, coach going to live with that. I mean, you want to be aggressive as an offensive rebounder, and Mora's going to get more of those than she won't.
Entering for the Mustangs, number 1, Riley Hebler. First-year player from Sanford, Maine. Sanford High School. There's a steal right on cue. Hebler takes it all away and scored the basket for Riley Hebler. She was in the game like 4 seconds. Big smile on her face. She played for the Sanford High School Spartans in southern Maine.
Well, this is how you make an entrance right here, Jim. Great heads-up defense. Reverse dribble, picks the pocket. It's coming the other way.
She did a good job protecting with her body, I think.
Oh, she surely did.
Of course, she's ahead of the pack a little bit, but she gave the defender no angle. Foul shot was missed. The Bobcats quickly in the front court. Bakayoko. There's a three-pointer. That's missed by Freeney. Rebound Mustangs. Hernandez, cross court to Willett. Out top to Corbett. There's a three-pointer. Hebler, bang! Riley Hebler making her presence felt, giving the Mustangs a 10-point lead. We're halfway through the first period. Corbett playing tough defense against Bakayoko. There's a drive by Gaddy who checked in.
Want to welcome Riley to Kirk Hall. She's certainly making an early statement with her game. Bombs away.
Fouls on Willett, her second. The team is 5th, so we're in a shooting situation here. Levine back in, Willett coming out.
Riley wasn't in 5 seconds, Jim. You couldn't even get her bio out before she had a steal, a make, drew the foul. Next trip down the floor, bangs home a 3.
Hashina Gaddy, senior from Albany. Goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. 13-5 Mustangs. Hebler in front of the visiting bench. It was caught by Corbett. Hebler back to Corbett for three. Back rim, inside rebound by Levine. It's going to be Mustangs ball with 17 on the shot clock. Hebler left of the foul line, extended to Hernandez, baseline shot. That was no good. Marnie Reese took that one, the first year from Northern Australia. Nice drive, up and in. Aggressive move for Hashina Gaddy. Hernandez to Hebler. Hebler on a drive, blocked. Three-guard offense in there for the Mustangs and two bigs. Kim Kennedy returning. She was helping us with pronunciation. She's a sophomore from Waterford, New York, as we were checking the roster before the game.
Yeah, you'll be all set for the game tomorrow, Jim, won't
Yeah.
you? You'll be...
Sort of, yep. Shot no good by Corbett. Knocked out of bounds. It's off the hands of the Bobcats. Underneath, up and in. Marnie Reese.
Yeah, nice preset out of bounds play to Reese. Flash to the hole.
I might have to come early tomorrow to get a parking space with the soccer tournament.
Yeah, it's
going
going to
on.
be crazy here. I should just sleep here. I'll be home, turn around, come back.
Supposed to be good weather. It might be a
Yes,
little cool, but
thankfully,
there's
yeah.
no precipitation. Artificial turf here, of course, which is a necessity this time of the year for playoffs.
Yeah, soccer at 11 and 2 tomorrow. 10 o'clock in the gym here. They'll be doing some announcements of the all league announcements.
Fatima Bakayoko from Atlanta, Georgia, goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Rebound grabbed off the floor by Reese. Hernandez back out top to Hebler. Corbett goes inside. Corbett got it back. Notice the ball movement. Hernandez to Corbett. Reese cutting the lane. Hebler goes the baseline. Here's a shot out of the baseline. No good by Levine. Knocked out by the Bobcats. Rosa Prieto is returning along with Yolene DeFort. Comes into Hernandez, lets it fly for three. Bang! Double H, Hazel Hernandez from downtown. 18-8 Mustangs. That was a nice high arcing shot for sure. On the dribble is Bakayoko.
Here's a Hernandez three, Jim, as you said. High arc, all net. You know, one of the things that you and I were speculating about, because we haven't seen the kids play or I've seen a little bit of practice, is who are going to be those outside gunners, and it looks like there's that possibility. And with the post plays they have, those shots will sometimes open up for you without them being contested like we just saw.
One more for Fatima Bakayoko.
For our new fans, hope you enjoy the replays that we're able to give you. And also, we're tied into the clock, so the clock is official.
Nicely done at the foul line. 1 out of 2. 18-9 Mustangs, knocked out of bounds by Gaddy.
We're seeing a lot of the players' families are tuned in. We welcome you.
Hernandez again for three. That one spins off, inside rebound, a couple of Mustangs there. They're gonna call a tie-up. It's gonna be Bobcats ball. Ella Levine and Marnie Reese were there on the inside, but they called it a tie-up with the arrow pointing in the direction of Bryant Stratton Albany. Contact, we play on. Hernandez ends up, bounce pass across the lane to Prieto. The two guards working together. Hernandez to Prieto for the layup, 20-9. Down at the other end, the shot missed by Gaddy. Hernandez to Prieto. Hernandez outside the arc, thought about it. Lost the ball, but picked off the floor by Prieto. There's a shot by DeFort. No good. Rebound grabbed off the floor by London Mitchell. Gaddy on the drive. And she was fouled, I guess.
One of the things the Mustangs pride themselves on is that great defense, Jim. You called it. The guards getting involved, and they turn defense into offense with that execution right there. And they'll do that a lot of times if you haven't seen the Mustangs play.
Gaddy at the foul line, cuts it to 20-11. Kim Kennedy back in for the Bobcats. Zoe Bedford checks in, the 5'10" first year from Melbourne, Australia, wearing number 12. Prieto, left of the foul line extender, Hernandez. Out of the corner, DeFort goes inside. No basket, but we're gonna have foul shots.
Yeah, DeFort with a nice look underneath. A big to a big, and when the bigs can pass, you get something cooking.
One more for Reese. I'd like to give it a shout out to any alumni that may be watching, whether you were here last year or a couple of years ago. Hope you're doing well.
Saw Brooke Reynolds was watching earlier on. No, Brooke's still there.
Foul shot missed, but the rebound grabbed off the floor by Prieto. Goes inside, left-handed off glass. Marnie Reese. What a pass by Prieto to find her on a perfect shooting position. The Mustangs have doubled the lead, 22-11. Freeney. There's a drive up and under, nicely done for Hashina Gaddy. Hernandez in the lane, left-handed, no. Hernandez got the rebound, came up short. It'll be Bobcats ball.
Look at the nice feed here, the left-handed dish. Sets it up, no look pass. One-on-one down on the block. Reese goes up left-handed, nice little baby hook in.
Mitchell brings it up, she's double teamed. And stolen away. The ball goes to Reese. Here comes DeFort out of the corner, contact. They're gonna call player control foul. Coming in the first time, one of the returning players, number 20, Winnie La Rochelle. 5'8" sophomore from Rangeley, Maine, went to Rangeley Lakes Regional High School.
Yeah, Winnie's minutes in the second semester last year, Jim, really came on. She played a lot of basketball for the Mustangs.
In the corner, Jones spins off, rebound to Hazel Hernandez. 40 seconds remaining, first period, Hernandez. La Rochelle, bounce pass underneath, gonna be a tie-up. This time the arrow pointing in the direction of Central Maine. Hazel Hernandez will trigger it in. Three-pointer, Prieto, bang! Deep right corner by Rosa Prieto. 25-13, Central Maine. Gaddy in the lane, bumped. Prieto picks up the foul, her second. Riley Hebler's gonna come in for Prieto. Destiny Mora Lopez coming in, and taking a break will be Marnie Reese.
Coach keeping fresh bodies out there. Coach Morong's able to do that with the deep bench he's got.
One more for Hashina Gaddy.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that complicated. There's always two.
Yep.
High school's going to that this year, Jim.
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yes, they are.
1 out of 2 for Gaddy. 13 seconds. Let's see if they hold for one shot. And Hebler saves it. Nice hustle, Riley Hebler. From the corner, La Rochelle, no good. Rebound, Mora Lopez, but there's the buzzer. After one period of action, the score, Central Maine at 25, Bryant Stratton, Albany 14 on Munzing Media Sports.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Jim Toomey along with Rob Munzing, Andrew Severson on the camera on Munzing Media Sports. Mustangs 9 out of 25 from the floor. Bryant Stratton Albany only took 11 shots. They made 3. Central Maine 4 and 9 at the foul line. Bryant Stratton, actually, that's 8 out of 12 at the foul line.
Well, the Mustangs are going to commit fouls, Jim. That's a given with that aggressiveness that they play with. And Coach will live with that because he can keep rolling people in and they can keep up that defensive intensity. And lots of times, as we've said in the past, and to our new viewers, comes a war of attrition. You know, you get worn down with a short bench and that constant pressure.
And I always like the idea psychologically, you're always ready to play. Even if you're number 9 or 10 on the bench, there's some time in the game the coach is going to tap you and says, go play tough defense for 3 minutes or do something. So I think it makes them alert and makes them ready when they get onto the court.
Well, yeah, if you're going for the Mustangs and don't play defense, Jim, you'll be sitting next to Coach Morong helping him coach.
Stolen away. Nice pressure. Destiny Mora Lopez gets it baseline and lost by the Mustangs.
Well, that was a perfect example right there. They pressured the inbound, then they stayed the pressure on the half-court offensive set of the Bobcats.
Jones bringing it up all the way. Takes it to the hoop, but all kinds of Mustangs are there. Here comes Hazel Hernandez to Hebler. Down the middle, Willette. Baseline, up and good. As Willette found Destiny Mora Lopez for 2. That was quite a break. Look at that hustle, Riley Hebler. And now they call a bump on Hernandez.
Yeah, you mentioned it here, Jim. You're going to see it right here. Watch the break. It's when the bigs start running. There's Willette coming in late. The bounce pass in underneath. Beautifully executed.
Molly Corbett's returning along with Ella Levine for the Mustangs. Freeney with the basketball, being watched closely by Hebler. Over in the corner, getting out of the corner, through traffic, up and in, aggressive move. Hashina Gaddy for 2. 27-16 underneath. Another player control foul. Destiny Mora Lopez.
Yeah, Reese is going to have to jump back in for Mora Lopez.
That's her second. I'm impressed with the speed of the Mustangs guards as well as their vision. Jacobs has it stolen away. No good on the three-pointer by Corbett. Inside, no good. Another rebound, Mustangs. Out to Zoe Bedford, back rim. Everybody contesting for it. This time it'll be Bobcats ball. Zoe Bedford is a 5'10" first year, Melbourne, Australia, went to Parkdale Secondary. Ball comes into Jacobs. Bakayoko goes in off balance and somehow got it to go down. That was a great adjustment by her at the last second.
Well, she still got contacted, but she avoided most of it and was able to sneak her way through.
Steal by Jacobs. And they're going to call a foul in the backcourt on the pass. They're going to say Jacobs ran over a player.
Yeah, that's the rule, Jim. You know, you still need to be in control of yourself after you make a pass, and Jacobs just was not.
Long time ago, that wouldn't have been called,
right,
because everybody, the play is up court. But they do watch that closer. Reese bounce pass to Levine, another turnover. Very quick Albany team here. Here comes Molly Corbett. Hebler, around and off, no good by Reese. That one defied gravity.
Hebler with another great look.
Hashina Gaddy will put it in play. Ella Levine gonna pressure her. Ball comes into Freeney. Hebler guarding Freeney. Freeney down in the corner. Turns, shoots, and got it. Bang for three. That was quite a shot.
Gonna have that up on a replay. That's a heck of a shot.
Another steal. Here comes Gaddy. Bobcats only trailing by 6. And Coach Janine Davis wants a timeout. 7:29 remaining second quarter. Central Maine 27. Bryant Stratton Albany 21.
Here's that three, Jim. This is a heck of a play. Off balance. And probably the least thing that the Mustangs expected was a shot off that. Who was that got that, John? I want to give credit to it.
I'll get it in a second because it'll be on the...
We'll make sure we give credit. We were kind of blocked there, and it was way down the corner. Some of the men basketball players down at that end of the gymnasium.
That was Freeney. Makaya Freeney.
Heck of a shot. Yeah, I've seen
I went to the play-by-play.
Yeah, live stats is a lifesaver for us because being right down here on the floor, occasionally Jim will get blocked, but I might see it on the, because I'm watching the monitor on the screen, but sometimes I'm not. But we like being down in the action. As long as they don't put us in, Jim.
Right.
That wouldn't be good.
It takes a little training to do the live stats on the keyboard. They do have abbreviations for some things, but it's only about 3 seconds behind what you see with your eye here.
It's amazing, and it's a great resource for us doing the games. You can watch it. You can go right online at home and have it up on a computer as well.
Yeah, you want to try different things because there's more to it than meets the eye. Shot clock going down. Defense by Hebler. Now it's just thrown up. Grabbed out of the air by Levine. Gives it to Hebler. Back to Levine and a block. They call foul. Ooh. I think the block was up top okay, but it might have been body.
This has turned into a good game, Jim.
Yes.
Got to give the Bobcats credit here in the second quarter so far. 3 minutes into it, they're outscoring the Mustangs.
Right down the middle for Ella Levine. One out of two that trip. Loose ball rebound. Hebler's in there. And Gets it to her teammate. She got it to Corbett. What an effort by Hebler. Corbett for three. In and out. Rebound underneath. Up and in. Ella Levine. Back up to a 9-point lead. Cross half court. They break the press. And traveling on the Bobcats.
I like the substitution pattern of the Bobcats. It slows the game down. That's exactly what Coach Jones is doing. She's trying to slow the pace by substituting one at a time.
Corbett missed that shot, but Molly Corbett runs in the backcourt to steal. Nice recovery. Three-pointer, Bedford, bang! Zoe Bedford, the people in Melbourne on a Saturday noontime-ish, love that one. Loose ball on the far sideline.
Here comes Molly, head up. Beautiful pass right into the shooting path. Bedford's going to knock down a long three. Her first three of the night might be her first basket.
Here's another one, bang! Zoe Bedford says, that's my spot tonight. 36-21.
Zoe.
Nice spin move, left hand spun out, missed by Gaddy. All the way, up and in for Ella Levine. She went coast to coast. Coast to coast for a 38-21 lead. There's off glass and good, Makaya Freeney. And there's a steal by Bakayoko. She's gonna take it to the hoop and shoot two. Bobcats have multiple players, Rob, that can go coast to coast at any time.
Well, the bigs can handle the basketball. That's always been a trademark. Mustangs basketball. Because they want to push it so much. So you've got to have the bigs got to be able to get involved in the run game. They've got to be able to handle the ball.
Nothing but net with that one.
Was that Levine that came down on that coast to coast? I can't remember the last one. It was a beautiful finish. He came all the way down from backcourt to front court and put it home.
Yes, that was Levine. Nicely done at the foul line. 38-25. Hebler to Corbett. Baseline drive. And going to the line will be Marnie Reese.
Reese had just a little crack of daylight down there at the baseline. Saw it, took it. Knew she was going to get contacted. Was hoping the three-point play would go home, but she'll get a chance for two shots here.
She was 0-2 first and now 0 for 3 at the line. I think you see a little fatigue by the Bobcats in the last couple of minutes, so Mustangs might have a chance in this 4:55 to really add to the lead.
Yeah, the pressure will stay up for sure.
All right, calmly, Marnie Reese took her time and made that foul shot for a 14-point lead. And all kinds of contact.
Loud contact.
Central Maine trainer coming out.
It was incidental contact, but. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back. 4:52 left. We come back after this.
Forensics has grown so much, and it's very beneficial to the criminal justice system. I was always one of those kids that watched Forensic Files. That was something I loved. Just a science person all around. I always have been. The instructors are some of the top forensic experts in Maine. They really know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. CMCC is very lucky to have people like this. I'm an intro to criminal justice and criminal law and report writing. It's a lot of the baseline of things I have to be knowledgeable about. I want to do crime scene photography. The forensic science program is preparing me to start thinking like what's important here, what do I need to look for like right off the bat. You never know what you're going to find.
All right, back here, ready for play. The team of Bay Coco is being looked at by the Central Maine trainer. Walked off on their own power. Foul was on Riley Hebler, fourth team foul. First on Hebler. Ball comes into Freeney. Look at that defensive position by Hebler. Three-pointer, short. Rebound bounces around. Grabbed off the floor by Levine. Down the other way, the jump shot is good by Molly Corbett. 41-25, Steel Mustangs. Hebler got fouled, but no shots.
Comes Molly down. She's had a couple of shots ring in and out. This time she comes in, defender back, so she'll stop, pop, and bang it home. Nice job by Corbett.
Hebler will inbound, bounce pass, almost a tie-up. Rees fights her way clear. Here's Bedford, rattles off, inside position, Bobcats. Nice rebound by Gaddy. All the way, coast to coast, and score the basket for Janessa Jones. Hebler right back. Bedford goes outside, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. Out of bounds anyway.
Good finish by Jones. Slasher.
For the first time, checking in for the Mustangs, Awen Maywin, right here from Auburn, Maine. Product of Edward Little High School, number 11. Freeney gave it to Mitchell. Mitchell comes up short. Hebler grabs the rebound off the floor. Running the court is Reese and travels. Slowing it down just a little bit, almost for the first time, is Freeney. Freeney off balance shot. Sort of overshoots. Corbett, outlet pass underneath. Maywin lays it in. Excellent pass across the lane by Marnie Reese. And Wayman is in the scorebook. Here's a shot, no good by Kim Kennedy.
Well, Jim will have the halftime stats for you as part of our halftime when we come back after some breaks, and I think we're going to find pretty balanced scoring for the Mustangs.
Hebler, dipsy-do, missed the layup, but it's going to shoot two.
Lightning quick, isn't she?
She is. I think in the bio it said she gets some recognition in the conference for defense. And if you watch her, when she matches up to somebody, she does the textbook thing. Her eyes are like steel right on the midsection, the belt line of the player. Because they always say you watch the belt line, because all the faking in the world, don't go for it. Watch where the belt line is. So.
And she was well coached in high school. You can tell that. And all these kids are. They come in ready to play. And
we're going to have shots at the other end. I think Hebler picked up that foul. Third foul on Hebler.
The Moose will be in tomorrow to take on the Bobcats. That's a 1 o'clock tip-off here. Jim be along with Andy Munsing for that one. And if we can find a camera person, Andy won't have to do camera. He can sit down here with Jim and do it. Otherwise, he'll be up doing camera and color. for Jim.
Hit the back rim, went in the air, and came down.
Incredibly busy day down here tomorrow with soccer. Rescheduled from last weekend, or this wouldn't have been a problem, but nobody's complaining. I haven't heard one person say, we just, we've lived through some tough times. We're glad the kids are going to be able to play.
Ashina Gaddy was 2 for 2 at the foul line. 43-29, Central Maine. Corbett goes to Hebler, baseline Maywin, skips it across, tracked down by Bedford. Bedford got it back for 3. High off the rim, no good, kept alive by Maywin, but then grabbed by London Mitchell of the Ballcaps. Sneaking away and getting fouled was Janessa Jones. Ella Levine returning for the Mustangs along with Winnie La Rochelle. Soft touch by Janessa Jones. She has one more. Sophomore from Schenectady, New York. 2 for 2. Only a 12-point lead here. Is Bryant Stratton Albany hanging in there. Almost a steal. Corbett got it back, but here is a steal. Micaiah Freeney lays it in. Corbett bounce pass baseline to Maywin underneath. The shot was blocked. Loose ball picked up by Freeney. And lost out of bounds by the Bobcats with 2:20 remaining in the first half.
Well, Bobcats had it down to 6 in this early on here in the second quarter.
La Rochelle outside is a 3-pointer. No good by Bedford. And it's going to be Bobcats ball. Janessa Jones going to walk it up. Meeting her at midcourt is Molly Corbett. A near steal. Mitchell gets it, goes to the hoop, no good. A hustle rebound by Awen Maywin. Corbett into Maywin. La Rochelle off glass, no good. Rebound bounces around. Nice hustle, Corbett. La Rochelle got it. Maywin, no good, gets a rebound. Nice basket for Awen Maywin, who stayed with the play the entire way.
What are they teaching Pee-wees? Follow your shot.
Thrown away by the Bobcats.
Yeah, unforced turnover there by the Bobcats.
Levine will trigger it in.
Bobcat kick on the inbounds.
There's a baseline shot, overshot by Levine. Rebound grabbed out of the air by Gaddy. Ashina Gaddy all the way. Freeney. Jones thought about the 3, goes back outside, halfway through the shot clock, Bobcats. There's a drive up and in by Janessa Jones.
Yeah, playing off the ball. Jones on the flash cut. They hit her.
And the Mustangs throw it away.
Chance to get this down into the single digits here for the Bobcats.
Corbett watching Jones very carefully.
Whoa. Mr. Neto caught it.
Yeah, the player left the backcourt and was in midair when she touched the ball, even though her body was over the line, but she hadn't made contact in the front court with her feet. Three-pointer just grazed the rim by Corbett. Mitchell down court, going right to the hoop, up and in. Nicely done by Hashina Gaddy.
Gaddy on a good hustle play, beat the defenders back.
All the way off the front of the rim, though, by Levine. Just couldn't finish. Loose ball. Kennedy got to it. Loose ball. And they're going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout with 11 seconds on the game clock, the first half. I'm not sure Coach Davis wanted that timeout, but I'm impressed with this Albany team. They're hanging in there. They show all kinds of speed. There was a point in the game earlier when it was almost too much speed because they got out of control.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they started making some tough shots off the drive. They almost appeared to be out of control, but they somehow, recently, they got them to fall.
Well, they've got this on to 45-37. Good comeback.
Freeney brings it up, 8 seconds. They go underneath the Kennedy, blocked by Maywin. 2 seconds, La Rochelle. And that will do it for the first half. At the end of the first half, Central Maine 45, Bryant Stratton Albany 37. We'll take a break and come back with some stats and other information on Munzing Media Sports.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Welcome back to Central Maine Community College. We're at the half of this women's basketball game. Central Maine leading Bryant Stratton Albany by a score of 45-37. Jim Toomey along with Rob Munzing, Andrew Severson on the camera as we look at the stats of the first half. First, the team stats. Field goals, Bryant Stratton Albany actually shooting a higher percentage. 11 out of 28, that's almost 40%. The Mustangs, 17 out of 47. Their hustle of the Mustangs allowed them to have 19 more shots in the air. From three-point country, 1 out of 6 for Albany, 5 out of 17 for Central Maine. Good job by Albany at the foul line has helped them, 14 out of 18. The Mustangs, 6 out of 15. Both teams have double digits in turnovers, 18 for Albany, 13 for CM. Total rebounds, the edge goes to the Mustangs, 27 to 14. And the Mustangs have had 12 offensive boards, and that's no surprise from Rob and I watching it with our eyes, so to speak. Individually, for Albany, Asina Gaddy in double figures with 14, including 6 for 6 at the foul line. Fatima Bakayoko, 8 points. Also 8 points for Janessa Jones. Makaya Freeney with 7. And that's the only scorers. 4 players out of the 7 got into the scorebook. London Mitchell does have 6 rebounds. Individually for the Mustangs, Ella Levine with 9 to lead the way. Zoe Bedford 6. Riley Hebler 5 points, couple of assists. Rosa Prieto 5 points. Marnie Reese also with 5. Awen Maywin came on late in the half and scored 4 points. Destiny Mora Lopez 4 points and 4 rebounds. Hazel Hernandez 3, Molly Corbett 2, Chantel Willette 2. Also seeing action, Winnie La Rochelle and Yolene DeFort. So at the half, and this home opener for the Central Maine ladies, Central Maine 45, Bryant and Stratton Albany 37 on Munzing Media Sports.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Same thing as always. That's the front of the net. All those little things to make you what you are. 0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. You sit right here.
So Friday, Berkeley, Saturday, Word of Life.
So those will be some of the next games coming up here next week.
Let's see, anybody in foul trouble? For Albany, Bree Jacobs has 4 fouls. Kim Kennedy 3, again a short bench. For the Mustangs, Riley Hebler has 3. The only one with 3. Again, hope fans of both schools enjoying this one on Munzing Media Sports. Bryant Stratton Albany, the Bobcats going left to right. Freeney goes back outside. I was completely screened on that.
Yeah, it was a
last play.
It was a kick. So we'll reset the shot clock to 20.
Jacobs gets it in. Let's see, for the Mustangs, I think it's the original starting lineup. They're going to call a tagging foul on Rosa Prieto. That's her third. Inbounding will be Ashina Gaddy. There's a shot for three, no good, off the back rim by Freeney. Here come the Mustangs. We have contact at midcourt, and I think the foul is going to go on London Mitchell. Fatima Bakayoko has returned to the bench. I don't know her status about coming in.
Yeah, they were discussing it at the half break. At the trainer here on site.
Three-pointer out of the corner. Bang! Rosa Prieto. People down in Miami like that one. And contact over by the student section.
Comes Rosa's three. Gonna see. They're gonna swing it all the way back around here. Good ball movement again by the Mustangs. Found the open. Knocked the long three down right in front of the bench.
Chantel Willette has picked up her third foul. Ball comes in to Jacobs. Contact at midcourt. And Willette maybe took the worst of that one. Her teammates chucking her out.
I'm not sure we got a call on that yet, Jim. We got a hand up. Got to call something.
Gonna say out of bounds?
Out of bounds, yeah. Well, gosh.
It's been a physical game.
Yeah, some real contact there. I mean, looked like a couple of tractor trailers out there in 95 here. There was some real contact, Jim. Coach Morong not happy with it. You got to call something, he says. It's a block or a charge, one or the other.
And thrown away by the Bobcats.
Too close to call, we used to call that in the side yard. Too close to call, do-over.
Do-over, yeah.
The good old do-over.
DeFort, a floating shot high off the glass. Rebound by Levine. A reset Mustangs, but standing out of bounds. I used to hate in pickup games when you make this great move, you clear, and a guy like grabs you from behind and goes, oh, you can take it out, my foul.
Yeah. Particularly when you had unlimited fouls. I mean, it could get testy.
And lost out over there. The defensive pressure by Ella Levine creates a turnover for the Bobcats. Corbett. Behind the line is Levine. Baseline shot, no good by DeFort. And we got a whistle. Awen Maywin checking in for the Mustangs. 3 fouls now on Yolene DeFort. Inbounding will be Gaddy to Jacobs, but it's Jacobs got it back. And the Bobcats again playing fast and sort of surprising their own teammates in a sense.
Yeah, and that pressure by the Mustangs will cause you to play faster than you want to and probably need to, Jim. Settle it down.
Coming out of the corner is Maura Lopez. They go inside to her, Prieto does, and that is a turnover. Gaddy now to Mitchell. Cross the timeline by Jacobs. Gaddy on the drive, off balance, grabs their own shot out of the air. Mitchell on a drive. Knocked out of bounds.
Went off Lopez, I think.
comes into the backcourt. This is perfectly legal. A floating shot spun in and out by Jacobs, and then the rebound up and in.
Jacobs followed. Follow your shot.
The sophomore from Stamford, Connecticut cuts it to single digits, 48-39 Mustangs. The shot by Prieto, no good. Rebound, Bobcats. Checking in, Marnie Reese. Destiny Moro Lopez will take a break.
Reese had some good minutes in the first half, Jim. They're going to look for her offense here.
Maywin steals, and Prieto is defended. Excellent block, I guess, down there. Running the court, Brianna Jacobs, and we got a blocking foul. Wow. Right now, we can't go up and down the court without somebody getting fouled or hitting the deck, either way. 2 shots for Brianna Jacobs. She'll get 1 more. And makes that one. Prieto quickly brings in the front court. Down in the corner to Corbett. Out top, a 3-pointer, no good by Levine. Somehow Corbett got the rebound. Reese has it. Reese works inside. Marnie Reese high off the glass. 10-point Mustang lead. There's a drive by Jacobs, overshoots. Here comes Prieto. Prieto almost went behind her back and lays it in. What a move. And the men's team in the student section love that one. 52-40. High off the glass by Beke Oko. Here comes Prieto. Fakes the pass. Rebound, Maywin, no, but Awen Maywin will shoot.
Is that dipsy-do behind the back, Jim?
Very creative move. Maywin came on late in the first half at a couple of buckets.
Yep.
Now she's got 5 points. Right here from Auburn, Maine.
Played for the Red Eddies. Beautiful new school they built there, Jim. I was there for football.
Were you?
Oh, what a palace.
When those building projects finally come to fruition, usually it's been a tremendously long wait.
Well, yeah.
To that point.
The
schools with trailers trying to get programs in trailers. Some campuses had like 10 trailers on there sometimes.
The original school built 1961, I believe, so.
At the line, Janessa Jones. Nice touch.
They've done well from the foul line, Jim.
Yes, they have.
You mentioned that at the half. That continues.
And very cool by Janessa Jones. Here comes Prieto. Gives it to Hernandez. Corbett rotates it around in the corner. Is a 3-pointer. No good. That was taken by Prieto. Loose ball. Out of the pack comes Janessa Jones. Gives it off to Bake Oko. High arcing shot. Bang! That was almost going to hit the rafters. What a shot by Bake Oko. She's from Atlanta, Georgia. The Peach State like that one. 9-point Central Maine lead. Goes to Reese, turns, does not get the roll. Hustle rebound by Corbett. A three-pointer no good by Hernandez, and it'll be Bobcat ball. And a bumping foul on Maywin.
Well, you talked about up in the rafters. You're way outside, and what a knock on that. As soon as that was released, it looked like all net. We had a great line on it, and she knocked it down from way downtown. It's a good tilt here.
It is.
Bobcats looked like they were going to get blown out early. They persevered, get it down to 6 early in the second quarter, let that expand back to about 12 or 13 points, and then they clawed back, got it closer at the half, and they played well here in the second half so far, Jim.
Again, a short bench, but
and a short turnaround for them to come play UMA tomorrow at 1. We'll have that game on Muncie. It'll be on the UMA Athletics Facebook page.
And a turnover, Mustangs.
Let all our folks know the place to watch all your CM Athletics is right here on the CM Facebook page or their YouTube channel. We're also throwing this out to YouTube, Jim.
All right. Bakayoko. She was the one that got hurt, right?
Yes.
So she was back in doing some nice things.
Yeah, she hit that long three.
Lost out by the Bobcats. So Hernandez is in there with Prieto, Corbett, Maywin, and Reese for Central Maine. Corbett tees one up. Bang! Molly Corbett from downtown. Bobcats break the press. Driving all the way, doesn't go for Janessa Jones. Prieto right back in the front court very quickly. Dumps it into Reese. Reese fights her way clear, does not get it to go. Reese hung with it and is going to shoot at the foul line.
Here's Corbett's three. Gives it up. Goes behind the arc. Finds her spot. And Molly's good from there.
Marnie Reese 1 for 4 at the foul line tonight. She's made her last 2 though now. Grabbed off the floor by Freeney. Riley Hebler in the game, watching Freeney. Again, Hebler with that nice defensive position. Jones on the drive, off glass. Janessa Jones, when she accelerates, she's gone.
She is a smooth operator, Janessa Jones.
Hazel Hernandez, Hebler. Corbett in front of the own bench, playing pass with Hebler up front. Swish! Out of the corner, Marnie Reese.
Reese with a catch and release done very quickly.
Back up to 12 points, Mustangs lead. Stolen away by Reese. And it's going to be restolen by Jacobs. And there's that person again, Janessa Jones, grabbed it off the pass and laid it in.
Yeah, Jacobs with the bullet pass.
60-50 Mustangs, three-pointer Hebler. Got the sort of side of the rim. No chance for a rebound. Levine coming back in. Bedford coming back in.
Well, Kristen Huntress is watching. She must have been hearing us comment on her great three-point shooting. How she could go off. Wow.
Quickly in the front court, Bayoko. And they're going to count the basket. +1. Molly Corbett gets the personal. This is a different kind of feeling game. That, you know what I'm saying? It seems though Central Maine's sort of in a little control, but then it goes back the other way. Foul shot is good for the old-fashioned three-point play. It's down to 7.
Well, their foul shooting's kept them in this, giving them a chance to get back in this. They are certainly in this.
19 out of 25 at the foul line. The shot, wait a minute. No, it's waved off. Corbett. Something away from the ball, Rob?
No, it was up off the shot clock.
Okay.
It did. It hit the shot clock.
I missed that. Quickly in the front court, Gaddy on the drive. Jacobs off glass, no good. The rebound by the Bobcats, no good. Finally, Marnie Reese clears.
I'm impressed with the Bobcats. Keep this intensity up with a short bench.
Bedford travels. Because they seem tired as, late in the first half, which is no surprise. Even if you have a longer bench, players you see tired, sort of bending over between plays. But somehow they got re-energized in this period.
That Billy Joel song, Second Wind.
Look at that shot by Fatima Bakayoko. She's recovered all right. Down to a 5-point Mustangs lead. Hebler to Corbett. Here's going to be a three-pointer. Bang! Zoe Bedford.
Bedford's got, I think, at least 3 threes, Jim, that I can remember.
She's 3 for 7, all from behind the arc. So you are correct, sir.
You're going to see it right here. And this is a big answer right here, Jim. This is a big part of this game right here. And you work so hard on the other end, you come down, and Coach was right in front of us, and she saw an uncontested three, and
4 fouls on Molly Corbett, so she came out. Bakayoko will get one more. And that's the first time they've missed back-to-back shots. They only missed a few, as I said. They try to go inside to Mora Lopez, stolen away, but a re-steal, Ella Levine. Excellent anticipation. Levine goes down, little bump, hangs on the rim, falls off. It'll be Mustangs ball.
We'll see if the Mustangs don't go inside. They got more Lopez back in the game. Levine's in the game.
And also Bedford's at 5'10".
Yeah.
She's in there as well. Bedford has the ball. Swings it to Hebler. Hazel Hernandez, the corner for a three. Got the rim. Loose ball. Foul on the Mustangs in the rebounding action.
Yeah, they crashed the boards and crashed, all right, into a couple of Bobcats. Well, the Bobcats, quick overnight for them. They'll be here at 1 o'clock. We'll have the game on the UMA Athletics Facebook page tomorrow. Jim will be along with that. Andy Munzing, I'll be out doing soccer with Greg Glenn, and Andrew's going to join us out there. If we can find a camera person. Coach Gagne was going to work on it, see if we could find somebody. Don't know if he did.
Makaya Freeney makes the first. She's a freshman from Jamestown, New York. And 2 for 2 that trip. Six-point lead for the Mustangs late in this third period. Three-pointer out of the corner, no good by Levine. Here comes Jones, deflected by Levine, but picked up by London Mitchell. There's a shot blocked, Destiny Mora Lopez. Hernandez backs out of there, looks for help. Goes to the far side to Prieto. Prieto from downtown. Overshoots. Rebound Mitchell. Here comes Gaddy quickly in the front court. Gaddy gonna take it all the way. Nice defense. Destiny Mora Lopez held her ground. And Gaddy had to sort of shoot off balance. Steal by Mitchell. Gets it down court finally to Gaddy, who drives and lays it in. That took forever to get down there on the pass.
Well, Gaddy didn't get back on defense. It looked like a YMCA game.
It's a 4-point lead, and now for the Mustangs, Bobcats gonna take it right to the hoop again. It's gonna be 2 shots for the Bobcats. I think the crowd, I'm not gonna say stunned, but the energy of the crowd has been deflated like halfway through this period. It's been very quiet here.
Yeah, the Bobcats have closed out this quarter very well. You know, it was a 6 or 8 point game, and you know, it was in the balance as to who was going to close the quarter out. It was about 1:38 left, and it's been the Bobcats that have closed out the quarter here.
We can check the biggest margin in the first half was like 12, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, the foul shooting let them down a little bit.
Legs, fatigue.
About a 3-second difference between the game and shot clock. Bedford recovers it, goes outside in the corner. And a holding foul.
It's only the 14th foul, no shot yet. Good foul. Good foul. Except it's a 3rd foul on, was that Jones? Yeah, it's on Jones.
All right, shot clock is off, game clock at 18.
So these are the situations you practice end of quarter.
Prieto in no rush. Okay, now they gotta go. Caught in the corner over there, and no shot. Tough defense by the Bobcats. We played 3 quarters. The score, Central Maine 63, Bryant at Stratton Albany 59 on Munzing Media.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary downs in the heart. The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath. CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
All right, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's see what happens. 4th period in there for the Mustangs. We'll give you the lineup in a second. This is a floating shot high off the glass. Rebound by Mitchell. And there's a kick. For the Mustangs, we have Willette, Mora Lopez, Levine, Prieto, and DeFort. Baseline shot, spins off, rebound, Destiny Mora Lopez. Outlet pass to Willette. Willette stops, shoots, does not get it. Out of the corner, 3-pointer, bang! Jolene DeFort. People in Belgium love that one.
Yeah, the Forts were watching earlier tonight. Hope they still are.
There's a drive up and in by Hashina Gaddy. She answered. 66-51. I think it's like 1:30 in the morning in Belgium, if I believe.
Well, they said they're going to be up for midnight basketball when we started.
Line drive shot, no good by Mora Lopez. Rebound, Bobcats. Foul in the back court. Ella Levine picks up her first. Bringing the ball up is Bakayoko. Bobcats are doing a good job breaking the press. Throws on the corner for three. No good. That was missed by Freeney. Loose ball picked up. Jacobs hustled to the rebound and then threw it away.
Mauro Lopez doing a good job as a basket defender in there, Jim, last couple of possessions.
Willett down there makes a move and got fouled. Aggressive move by Chantel Willett. Second foul on Micaiah Freeney. What are they saying? No shots, I guess.
Must have said it was on the floor.
Okay. Willett looks for somebody, goes back in the corner. Here's a three. No good. Missed by Prieto. Rebound Bobcats. Outlet pass to Bayoko. Loose ball. Everybody going for it and picking it up. Rosa Prieto. On a drive. No good. Get her own rebound is Levine. And knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Central Maine ball.
We got word on Facebook, Belgium is still awake.
Okay, good.
Awesome. Love it.
There's a three-pointer. Bang! Yolene DeFort says, I'm glad you folks are still awake. 69-61, Central Maine. Under 8 minutes remaining in the fourth period. Freeney on a drive. Freeney high off the glass, does not get the roll. Rebound Willett. Running the court is DeFort. Takes it to the other side, no good. And they're gonna call a tie-up. The arrow pointing the direction of Central Maine.
Here's the three, a big one. That's well beyond the arc. DeFort knocks it home.
They skip it to the far side. There's DeFort again. That one spins off. Maura Lopez, the rebound. She gets her own rebound. Still battling, and finally the Bobcats have it. Bakayoko in the corner. Coming out of the corner, Jacobs. Outside, Bakayoko. No good on the three. Rebound right to DeFort. Prieto in the front court, changes hands on the dribble, throws it up, didn't go. Weak side rebound to Freeney. There's a basket for Janessa Jones. She's over 14 points now. A scoop shot, no good by Central Maine. That was taken by Levine. Not getting the roll, but there's the rebound. Jones missed the first one. Gaddy got the rebound and got fouled. Okay, we're gonna have a delay here on a medical issue.
You got that, Justin? We're going to take a break. Jim was almost in the line of fire. That would have been maybe a first in your career.
Yes.
We'll take a
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just to
fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
What's the grand opening for our esports arena?
We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
So we're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together.
That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
Central Maine had the possession, and then loose ball knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. 6:32 remaining. Do I dare say in regulation, it's only a 5-point lead for Central Maine, 69-64. Ball comes in, up and in for Marnie Reese. Who made that pass? I was screened by the screen next to us. It's a 7-point lead coming back. There's Jones with a long shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Ella Levine.
Pivotal time.
Shot by La Rochelle, no good. Rebound by Jones. 2 fouls on Central Maine this period, only 1 on Albany. Jacobs beat defended very well. Winnie La Rochelle playing some tough D. Ball comes all the way out to Jones. Jones on the drive, leaves it to Gaddy. Gaddy goes up and under. But I think Gaddy maybe go to the foul line.
It's going to be on La Rochelle.
Gaddy has 19 points. She's 7 out of 8 at the foul line. 6 out of 10 from the floor. Gaddy, the senior from Albany. Back rim. Rebound went to Levine. Prieto. Willette. Levine swings it over the left. They go inside to Reese. And timeout, Central Maine. We're going to keep it right here with 5:32 to go. 71-65. Central Maine.
Seen a lot of the new players' families watching. Glad you could watch us bring you Mustang basketball. We'll be here for every single home game. And I want to let the new folks know that when, and it comes up in a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, when we go up to cover UMA, the Mustangs will show up there, and you can watch it. It'll be on either Muncie Media or it'll be on the UMA Facebook page, but you pick up a bonus game, and the same with the UMA teams. And we hope you're all enjoying it. I wonder if the folks in Belgium and around the world, when they watch it, they have to go to the closed captions to actually figure out what the heck some of us are saying with some of these main terms and things like that. So that's always fun.
I'm always intrigued because international students can speak sometimes 2 or 3 languages, and we're trying to do one here. Back court.
Might have worked out, might have been a basket.
Yeah.
Well, you know, one of the things that could, and of course we speak Maine here, which is a form of English. You know, if we slip a couple of G's and crows in there and wicked decents and stuff like that, that's New England talk.
Jacobs on the drive, kicks it out to the other side for three. Bang!
Wicked decent.
Micaiah Freeney has cut it to three. Nearing the 5-minute mark. Willett out top to Levine. Comes this near side to Prieto. Prieto got it back, thought about the three. Willett. Prieto drives through traffic and loses it. Freeney has it. Willett gets back. Jones misses. And the rebound by Gaddy is good. This is a 1-point lead for Central Maine. We didn't see this coming. There's a steal and a re-steal. And Marnie Reese will go to the foul line. Wow.
Yeah, Levine lost it. Got it back underneath to Reese. She got fouled, she'll get 2. Well, this has turned into quite a contest. Got to credit these Bobcat kids. Hands behind their back, hands on the knees. They've played a lot, and they have played hard. Boy, a credit to them. Jones is going to come out. She's played like crazy. You wonder what they'll have in the tank tomorrow for a 1 o'clock game. Although if they win this one, they won't be sleeping tonight. they'll be on the fumes. They won't need it. They'll be so excited. Come back in this. What was the biggest lead, Jim?
I think it was like 12. Marnie Reese will get one more. I'd have to go back in the play-by-play. I mean, the written play-by-play.
And it stayed like that a lot.
Yeah. Reese gets the rebound, though. Willett back out. Three-pointer. No good by Prieto. Central Maine got the rebound down there. That's Levine as the Mustangs reset with a 1-point lead. Willett. Levine returns it to Willett. Willett shut off. Skip to this near side. Prieto short.
1 on the shot clock.
Yeah, 1 on the shot clock. Maura Lopez coming back with Hebler. 4:04 to go. Central Maine's committed 3 fouls. Bryant Stratton Albany 2.
Got to think somebody's got to break to the basket, Jim. An entry.
Catch and shoot somehow. And right now, Albany has the arrow, if that comes into play. Possession arrow pointing direction of Bryant and Stratton Albany.
Well, they did shake Maura Lopez loose, but she wasn't able to handle the ball.
Jacobs will bring it up. Out to Gaddy. Gaddy drives, shoots, and going to the line. Ashina Gaddy.
Yeah, Maria Mitchell making a good point on the Albany kids as well, and this is something I think you mentioned early on, Jim. The kids had a 4.5-hour bus ride over here today. They'll sleep over here tonight and play UMA tomorrow.
Gaddy now 9 for 11 at the foul line. Write this down. It's tied with 3:51 to go. Albany going for the lead, and they got it. Hebler on the drive, DeFort. Levine swings it back to Hebler. And thrown out by Central Maine.
Jones checked back in.
Again, 4 fouls by Central Maine, so the next one, Albany will shoot. Only 2 fouls on the Bobcats. Mitchell. Here comes Jones out of the corner and lost it. Grabbed out of the air by Maura Lopez. And going to the line now will be Yolene DeFort.
Yolene with the defensive play, ran the floor and got the pass. That's a good foul, Jim. Make her earn it here from the line.
Third foul on Gaddy. One more. Mustangs not doing well at the foul line as a team tonight. DeFort comes back and ties the game with 3:14. Almost a steal, but the Bobcats get through it. Here's a three-pointer. Bang! Micaiah Freeney from downtown. 3 minutes to go. Bobcats by 3. Willette, change of pace. Willette, up and in. What a move by Chantel Willette, cutting it to 1. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. 2:48 remaining in regulation. Bryant Stratton Albany 75, Central Maine 74.
Well, we've got a couple of replays we can look at here. Here's the first one. It's going to be the 3. A lot of that had to do with breaking the pressure. Knocked down. That broke the tie, made it 75-72. Then Willette came back. We'll show you that one in a second. We've got to make it. And here's Chantel. Nice little hesitation. Splits the D, lays it up and home. So 1-point game. What a game this is. First game of the year here at home in Kirk Hall for the ladies, and we got ourselves a good old-fashioned barn burner.
I don't know what the delay, another wet spot in front of the bench.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Again, 4 fouls on Central Maine, 3 on Albany.
And with a short bench, Albany's played tough defense, but haven't fouled, Jim. That's, you know, nobody's fouled out.
Bring the ball up, Jacobs. Jacobs. They're gonna call a carry. No basket. Prieto back in the game for Hebler. Prieto in the front court. Swung out, now over by the bench area. There's a 3. No good by Prieto. The rebound up and in by Ella Levine. People in the Rocky Mountains like that one. 76-75. Deflected. Prieto lays it in. And we got a whistle after the play. A couple of players hit the deck.
Give me time for some replay.
Yeah, replay.
Boy, fast and furious.
78-75 Mustangs.
So we'll take a look at this first one here. This is going to be the follow. Levine just slashes through, puts it up and home. And then I was making that replay, Jim. I don't even know what this one is, but it's off the steal. And back to back. Good work there by the Mustangs. Get this to 78-75. .2:14 left. Remind everybody, our clock is official. So we're tied into it, so.
Central Maine bench imploring their teammates on the court to play defense. Jones out top to Mitchell. On a drive, Jacobs. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. There's the shot, high off the glass, no good by Freeney.
Good defense.
Hebler goes down to Destiny Mora-Lopez. Willette back out. There's a three-pointer, no good by DeFort. And lost out by the Bobcats.
3-point lead, 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Prieto and Hebler changing sort of an offense-defense situation. They're in and out of the game. Ball comes out to Prieto. 18 on the shot clock. Outside to DeFort. Levine goes in. Chantal Willette, no good. Kept alive for a second by Levine, but in the ensuing action, the Bobcats grabbed it. Jacobs left of the foul line extended. Mitchell starts a drive, playing defense is DeFort. Directing traffic, Jacobs. Jacobs spins, high floating shot, no good. Rebound, Kim Kennedy back out. There's a shot. No good, another whistle, and another player. I think the Bobcats have.
I think it's a cramp.
Yeah, I think the last couple of timeouts for injury have been cramps.
So who had the ball, Jim?
I think it was sort of loose, wasn't it? They go into the arrow.
They're going to go the arrow because the ball was loose with the injury.
Yeah.
So that could be good and bad depending what happens with the defense.
Exactly.
Right?
Halfway, there's a steal, deflected, picked up by Levine. Levine to Willette. I think Coach Morong wants him to eat some clock here. Levine to DeFort. And I have another player back in.
Oh, I hadn't seen that. So we don't show injured players. That's part of our.
I think it's another cramp. I think
that's part of our philosophy. And
yeah.
So what it's going to be is it's going to be. I think we're going to leave the shot clock right there, right? 14
yes.
on the shot clock. It should be. Well, I don't know. Our shot clock really hasn't resettled here. Maybe it will once they restart it. Ours is showing 26, but the shot clocks are showing 14. So. And 41.5 is on the clock and on our clock. So Matt Dover's out there, the trainer for the Central Maine.
He's had a busy
staff.
night.
He has. It's been a busy night here for him. So here's the situation. You've got 14 on the shot clock. You got 41 on the game clock.
Bobcats still have one more foul to give. Central Maine doesn't.
You know, dehydration setting in a little bit. That's what happens. You play so many minutes. These Albany kids have played hard. Boy, really take my hat off to them, and we'll get everybody checked in. And the officials. They've only got 4 out there, Jim. That's all they can field right now is 4. No, they got 5. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
8 on the shot clock, and now this arrow goes back to Central Maine.
Yeah, that was big, remember?
Yes.
They lost the arrow down here, or the arrow because of an injury, and it went to the Bobcats, and I said, I wonder if that'll factor in. Yep. It surely has here. 7 on the shot clock, though, Jim. Boy, this has been a lot of things for the officials to handle here, and they really have done a great job. It's a good thing we got the varsity A crew in here tonight, so Fantastic. They've really done a terrific job. That's been a lot of fun, folks, huh? We hope you're having fun at home. We're certainly having fun here from the gymnasium.
Yeah, for people not familiar, the community colleges start much earlier. So that's why some of the best officials are available.
Yep.
And of course, high school has not started yet. They won't play games the first week in December. And the Division III schools in our area, NCAA Division III, won't play games for another week or 10 days. So, and it gives a good opportunity. These officials tonight were sort of like in mid-season form because they had to be.
Yes, they did. A lot of things to manage here. Kids cramping up. They had to, call dead ball when somebody was hurt. Work through that. We've had a couple of cleanups on aisle 5.
Shot clock staying at 7, even though they got the arrow.
And a great game. Boy, what a start to the season. We hope every game's going to be this exciting.
There's a drive in from the corner and a foul. Ella Levine with an aggressive move. As we said a number of times, Bryant Stratton Albany will be here tomorrow against the University of Maine Augusta. But the Mustangs go on the road down to Cambridge, Massachusetts tomorrow to play Lesley University. This is a NCAA Division III team. Important foul shots for Ella Levine, Captain Obvious says. Right down the middle with that one.
Yeah, big one for Ella. Ella's really been pivotal here to the Mustangs here in the final quarter, Jim.
She's got a double-double tonight. She got 15 boards.
Yeah. And good D.
And went 2 for 2 that trip.
Big ones.
80-75, about a 1 second difference between the game and shot clock.
Fouls at 4 each.
There's a steal by the Mustangs. Levine goes, and was she fouled? I think she was.
Boy, Ella's made a couple of great plays here down the stretch, Jim.
And fouling out was Brianna Jacobs. And I think they're going to have to finish with 4 because the 2 players on the bench that were shaken up aren't going back in, I don't think.
That's what Coach said, so.
That's unfortunate.
I know they're building a program. You talked to Coach before and trying to get the program built up. They get 4 or 5 more players in here, and there will be something.
Around the rim and in for Ella Levine.
3 in a row for Ella.
This will make it a 3-possession game if she makes this. She's got it. 82-75. Central Maine down to 15 seconds. Freeney out of the corner for 3. Hit the side of the backboard. The rebound went right to Yolene DeFort. Riley Hebler in no rush. And that's going to run out the clock here. And there it is. I'll tell you, what a game. Great comeback by Bryant and Stratton Albany. But then Central Maine, the last couple of minutes, made the plays they had to make. In this 82-75 win, the Mustangs 2-0 on the season. This was the first game for Albany. And they'll be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock against University of Maine Augusta. I hope they get the players rested and back in shape tomorrow against a tough UMA team. All right, do you want stats, Rob?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the team stats. Field goal percentage. Albany shot 39% from the floor. Mustangs 31%. From three-point country, 4 out of 13 for Albany, 10 out of 35 for Central Maine. At the foul line, Albany went there 37 times. They made 25 of 37 for 68%. The Mustangs only 10 out of 23, 44%. Levine made them in the final seconds, which helped. Turnovers. 32 for Albany, 27 for Central Maine. Rebound edge goes to the Mustangs, 54-36. Individually, Asina Gaddy, 24 points. She was 10 out of 12 at the foul line, had 7 rebounds. Janessa Jones did a lot of nice things. She had 16 points. She was 6 for 8 at the foul line. Micaiah Freeney, 15 points, 5 rebounds. Fatima Bayoko was shaken up, came back in the game. She scored 14. Brianna Jacobs had 6 points and 7 rebounds. Also seeing action, London Mitchell did not score, but she did get 8 boards. And also Kim Kennedy saw action. Individually for the Mustangs, I beg your pardon, 3 players in double digits. Rosa Prieto, 12 points. She had a couple of threes. Marnie Reese, 12 points, 6 rebounds. A double-double for Ella Levine, 11 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 out of 4 at the foul line, and they were big. Zoe Bedford, 9 points. Eileen DeFord had 7. Awen Maywin had 6. Riley Hebler, 5 points. Molly Corbett, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists for Corbett. Chantel Willette had 4 points. Likewise, Destiny Mora Lopez, 4 points and 10 rebounds. Hazel Hernandez, 3 points, and Winnie La Rochelle did not score, got a couple of rebounds. So everything was contested, Rob, the whole night. Nothing was easy, but the Mustangs go 2-0 in the season, defeating Bryant and Stratton Albany 82-75. This was the opening game for Bryant and Stratton Albany. Again, they'll be here tomorrow, 1 o'clock, against the University of Maine Augusta. The Mustangs will be on the road down in the Bay State in Cambridge, taking on NCAA Division III team Leslie University.
Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, Ella Levine, a double-double, 11 points, 15 boards, some great defense inside as well. And as Jim told you, hit the free throws down the stretch that gave the Mustangs the cushion and the victory. So a good comeback for the Bobcats. Mustangs, they had a comeback. They actually trailed by a couple of points. They had to come back as well. This is a great learning game for both of these teams to play competitively right out of the gate. As Jim told you, Bobcats back at it tomorrow. Hope they get a good night rest, get hydrated, and they'll be playing UMA right here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That game will be on for you Bobcat fans. It will be on the UMA Facebook page. So that's where you want to look for that game tomorrow, or also on Munzing Media Sports. So that's going to do it. Jim?
Speaking for our executive producer, Rob Munzing, our cameraman, Andrew Severson, I'm Jim Toomey, saying the Final Four for the final time in this women's matchup. Central Maine 82, Bryant Stratton Albany 75. Until the next time on Munzing Media. So long, everybody.